Another plugin I want to show you is one for searching a site. So in this case, we are going to create a search in the bot of my Ratter insulin pump case site. So this can be very useful to your users if you have a lot of content in a site and you want them to get to it via a search mechanism. Okay, so we're going to go to plugins, and we're going to name this search Ratter. We're going to go and choose the plugins, and we're going to use Bing search. There's Google site search and there's Bing search. The reason I'm using Bing search here, they're basically the same and they return exactly the same type of results, but it's actually much quicker and much easier to get started with Bing search than Google search. Google search, you have to do a lot of developer things and set up on the back end in Google Developer before you get actually a key. In Bing, it's pretty easy. You just click a link and make an account and you get the key. Okay, so let's use Bing, but you can use whichever one you want. They work exactly the same. All right, so here we are. We have Bing search. We need to add one other thing here, and that's the user input. So first we need to gather the user input, and then we need to execute the search. Okay, so user input, and we need to move user input up above our search. I'm going to zoom out here to make it a little bit easier to move, and we just drag this and drop it above. Okay, now we need to tell the bot to tell the people what to do, so let's make a message here. And then we need to save this variable. So we need to give it a variable name. This will save the user's input into a variable that we can then use in the search. So let's call it Bing query. The result then is save parameters. And then we're all set with our user input, and now we need to go and fill out our Bing search. Okay, for Bing search, we need to input some account key information, and you get that then from your Microsoft developer account. So what you do is you click this link. This takes you out to the Azure Marketplace. Now, you need to either sign in or create an account here. Okay, if you don't have an account, you need to sign up for a personal account. Okay, I already have an account, so I'm going to sign in. Okay, I'm all signed in now. Now you have to choose the plan that you want, your active subscription. I've already chosen this 5,000 transaction a month free one. So this means it's really dependent upon how many people you expect to be using your bot. So if a lot of people are using your bot and you have a lot of search terms, 5,000 is not going to be very much. Okay, but for testing and for developing your bot, it's more than enough. Then what we do is click on My Account. And here is the account key that you need to paste into Chatfuel. So all we got to do is go and copy that. If I can get it copied. Go back to Chatfuel and paste that there. Okay, the search request then is where you want to search, what site you want to search. And that takes the form of site and then HTTP / and then your site address. Then we'll give it a title, and image title we can give also. Finally, we can decide how much we're going to show the user. Between 3 and 9 stories is maximum, so let's take 5. And if we want to allow people to subscribe to this search, okay, letting them subscribe to the search then will send information back to the user when there's new search items found. Okay, there's one other thing that we need to add, and that's our search term here on the end of our site. Okay, so this is the user input. Remember, we made this Bing query, so we can copy that. Let's go down here to space. In the curly brackets, paste that term in there and close it with the curly brackets. And as soon as we see it has this brown box around it, we're all set. Okay, now we can go out and test our bot and make sure that it's providing us with the correct results. Okay, let's refresh it. Hit test our bot. Continue. There's our search term. And then we want to search for something that we know is on our site, just so it doesn't say search not found. I know that we have a case called angry monkeys, so let's search for that. When you enter in the search term, it then sends out to the site and starts to look. And here we go. Here then are the results. Okay, I can open this up and view this on the web. And I can subscribe to this feed. Okay, so a nice way to allow users to search through all the content on your site.